Hey guys, it's Justine. I have a book haul, and this one is from Indie Girl Con. I was just at it in February, like the second last week of February. I went down to South Carolina, and it was an indie author convention. So I bought quite a few books, so let's get started. First, I bought Torn by K.A. Robinson. And this one is contemporary, and it's about a girl who had not a very easy childhood growing up, and she falls in love with a bad boy. I can't wait to read it. And it's signed. And then I already had this book before, but I got it signed because the author was there. It was Second Stone by Kelly Walker. So I got it signed. Then I got Beautiful Demons, which is book 1, and Demons Forever by Sarah Cannon, which is book 6. She didn't have 2, 3, 4, or 5, but I will be getting them in June when I go to Nashville to Utopia. And these ones are super good. They're about demons, obviously, and they're in high school, so if you like school settings and books about demons, you should check them out. They're freaking, I love them. I'm pretty sure I gave them all 5 out of 5. Like, they're so good. And actually, Beautiful Demons was, I'm pretty sure, the first ebook like I ever picked up because it was free on Kobo. So yeah, they are awesome. And these covers, I love them so much. And I think she's writing a spin-off series too, so I'm excited for that. Then I got Freak of Nature and Fractured Innocence by Julia Crane, and these ones are really good. I've only read the first one actually. It's about a cyborg, so if you liked Cinder, you should check these ones out. And then the second one. And what happens is, like, for her to become a cyborg, her body gets stolen, and then they just do, like, the experiment anyways, and then she's, like, locked away. Then I got Fight or Flight, Now or Never, and Sink or Swim by Jamie Canosa. And these ones are really good too. I've read Fight or Flight and Now or Never, and I give them both 5 out of 5 stars. I think they're like new adult, young adult. I can't remember which more they are, but it's like they're living on the streets, and the guy and the girl meet, and then they save each other, kind of. Like, they're so freaking good. Like, I love them. And then I just have to read Sink or Swim, so I'm excited for those as well. And these ones are all signed too. That's a good thing about going to a book convention. You get all your books signed. I won a couple of books. I won Enchantment by Charlotte Abel, and I've read this book already. I really enjoyed it. It's signed. It's just about this girl, and she has, like, magical powers. She can enchant people around her. It's really good. And then Rivers Recruit by Charlotte Abel as well. I haven't read this one yet. I do have it in ebook, but I'm happy to have it in paperback, and I will be getting to it soon. And I also won this book, Genesis by Christy Cook. It's a Soul Savers. I think it's the 0.5. And the other ones, there's Promise and Purpose, if you can see those ones. I haven't read them yet, but Christy Cook is super nice, and her PA is Christy Jackson, and she rocks too. They're both really nice, and I get to see them at Utopia again, so I'll be probably buying more books from her. This big old giant one, Just Breathe trilogy by Heather Allen. So it has Just Breathe, Barely Breathing, and Forever Breathing. And the covers are really beautiful of just all the books together. Like, this is just the omnibus, but that's what really drew me in. I haven't read them, but the covers, I wanted them because they're beautiful. So I'm excited to read those. And this is another one that I won, Safer Outside by Christina Renee. And this one says it's a mature young adult romance. So this girl moves away to a new high school. She has to escape from the violence at home and the poverty she was born into, and she's trying to shield her siblings from her stepfather's fury. And then she meets Logan. And will he help her? That one's signed. And then I've read this book, but I really loved it. It's Norma Jean by Amanda Heath. And this one is new adult. Norma Jean, and I can't remember if the guy that she falls in love with, or she has a crush on, I can't remember if it's like her brother's friend, but they fall in love, and it's just, yeah, it's just a really nice story, and the cover's gorgeous. Defiance Rising and Relinquish by Amy Miles, and these ones are a dystopian series, the Rising trilogy, and I got them because they're dystopian and that's my fave. And then I got some more books by Amy Miles. I have Forbidden, Reckoning, and Redemption, and I believe the fourth book either just came out or it's coming out. And these ones, hello, the covers, oh my god. And these ones, I think, they're kind of like a darker, like a gothic, yeah. A wedding massacre, one girl's innocence stolen, a desperate fight for freedom, forbidden bond formed, a mysterious prophecy, a sacrifice given, the lines of love are about to blur. How good does that sound? So I had to buy them, and these ones as well, they're all signed, all these books, even if I didn't show you. They're all signed. And then I got Through Glass by Rebecca Ethington, and I forgot to buy it at the con, and then I messaged her, and she sold it to me out of the back of her van, which we both thought was really creepy. Maybe I'll insert some pictures here, but it was hilarious, and she's super awesome. She wrote me a note as well. And this book, she has other books as well that I've read, and this one I guess is a little bit different than her other ones, so I'll just read you kind of the back. They remember the screams as the darkness ate those who were out in the open, those who surrounded themselves by light, and those who made noise. Everyone remembers the voice from the sky, the way food disappeared. At least that's what I hope. I hope that there's an everyone that will remember. I hope that I am not alone because I remember. I remember because it was the day I became alone. It was the day the house went silent and the birds stopped singing. It was the day when everyone disappeared, everyone except the boy, the only person I've seen in 2 years. The boy I talk through the glass. How creepy! I just got goosebumps. So I'm really excited to check this one out too. But now she stopped selling this one now. It's like a serial, so I believe that there's 6 serials of it. And then the last one that I got was Prince of Wolves by Quinn Loftus. This cover's a little bit different than the one that I read. I believe that this is the older one. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. The other one, it's all like the teal, like this is teal, and all the writing and all her makeup and her eyes like teal. And these ones are really good too. It's the first one in the Grey Wolf series. And I love Quinn Loftus. She's so nice. Signed. And I can't remember. There's quite a few. I think there's like 6 or so in this series. And they're just really good. They're obviously werewolves. There's love and werewolves and awesomeness. And then the last books that I got were, I had one earlier. Well, I bought 2 of them, but I had won some of these. So I got Talented by Sophie Davis, which I've read and it's amazing. And Created by Sophie Davis, and Hunted by Sophie Davis. And hello, covers gorgeous. So I have to read the second 2, but the first one's really good. And then I got Blind Barriers by Sophie Davis. And this is the first book in like a little novella series. And the second one is out, and the third one is coming out by the end of the month. And then you'll be able to get them in like an omnibus. And the last one I got is Pawn. And this is like another trilogy too, and I've read this one and it's really good. And they're all signed as well. Yeah, and I also got like a ton of swag. I'll be doing some giveaways on like my Facebook pages, and I got like shirts and all kinds of stuff. It was awesome, and I can't wait for Utopia because it's just, you meet so many new friends and the authors are super, super nice. So if you guys have a chance to go to them,